Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another H-Fires 4 replay. So on the top left side as Red English with DivineDFP. On bottom right side as the Cyan Malians, we have Valdemar1902. Let's see now, English versus Malians. Malians do have access to a lot of free resources through the mining pit, and they can take that free gold and invest into cows to get them free food, or faster, better food source. English do have access to cheaper farms, which makes it one of the most powerful benefits in the entire game. Got cheaper farms, better collecting farms. They have no real reason to go onto the map when they got the farms up and going, especially the age 4 enclosures research. So they can even supplement their food with their gold with their farms. When it comes to unique units, Malians have a whole host of unique units, so let's talk about the Englishes first. Of course, we've got the longbow, very good range archer unit, as well as the Vanguard man-at-arms and the early man-at-arms. Very reasonable, heavy, bulky units, which were actually not one of the hardest units to deal with in feudal age in the entire game, honestly. Malians do have a lot of unique units. The Javelin Thrower will be a good counter to the longbow. They do hit hard. They do have a large amount of inherent pierced armor, 3 pierced armor, as opposed to just a regular 2, say, of horsemen, which they can't get horsemen. The warrior scout has no inherent pierced armor. They don't get any inherent bonus damage versus range until they get their veteran horseman research. Lots of core going up, as well as the council hall. Let's see now. If he was deploy out a large number of man-at-arms, he can. Pretty sure you can deploy out the Musafati warriors in feudal age, which are anti-armor specialists, melee one, which they will, since they are light melee, they get receive bonus damage from longbowmen, so that's probably not a good items composition. If the English go for longbowmen, man-at-arms, that should be an excellent counter to his opponent if to anything Malian can throw at him. If your opponents deploy out a large number of sofas, mixing spearmen wouldn't hurt as well. Council Hall is almost complete. Manticore is complete. The Council Hall does access 2 archery ranges, while the Manticore does give you 75 gold per minute or the 75 stone per minute. You do have some cattle farms going up. Looks like they're eyeing for an eco-Malian play. Scouts are they spot each other. Neither side deploying any military units. Got stone beams as well, so both sides eyeing for eco. You got some more cattle ranches being plotted on field. Very nice. So those look like they're eyeing also the Grand Fulnari Corral as well to get more free food. Using time to the village to collect the sheeple as well. Got a large number of villagers on gold, probably for the cows. It has double milled plot here to get the cows up and going quickly. Got a second counselor for the English players as well. Is that enough space for the Grand Fulnari Corral? It seems like there's not enough space there, but of course I don't play Malians. It just seems like there's one tile too small. I could be mistaken about that. We got a third town center for the English now. We have a second mining pit over here, which will provide 102 gold per minute. This one is providing 76. There's enough room there for a house. And also he does get all of his cows set up. All 20 cows have been employed in the field. Eyeing for a blacksmith now. Going for the economic text as well. The horticulture, the food line does affect the cows in the cattle ranches. So in other words, do go for those food technologies. With 3 towns in the field, maybe a good idea for the English player to go for the White Tower rather than the King's Palace. As 4 town centers will be a little bit too much, probably. It has a Grand Fulnari Corral, a nice, good position there. Then collecting stone for defensive keeps. We do not have a good number of palisade walls going on up as well. House going on up. English players still a little bit away from going to the next stage. Has plenty of gold for the next stage. Just needs a bit more food. And let's go ahead and switch over to this field now, since there's a good number of other sources of resource in the field. Another mining pit, very nice.
Yes, sir. West to Hala.
And there's a white tower. We got a good number of sofas from going to the field. I'm pretty sure I saw the imported armor. Yes, we do. Going for pierce armor, so the sofas will go up to 7 pierce armor. Very good. They're cheaper, but weaker than knights. Mining for this gold deposit as well. This mining pit's almost complete. And you can go for this gold deposit here as well. And the Malian does pick up 1 relic so far. No warrior scout research just yet. The English players also has not put out any military units. Eyeing for some mills and farms over here as well. Well, I save to pull out the mills back here. Got no blacksmith research for the English players, so his arrows do basic damage. In the primary town set of arrows right now will do 1 damage versus sofas, so sofas will shrug off a lot of arrows. The white tower does hit harder, being a keep and all. The white tower could pull out some spearmen to use. He does have some crossbows here. Sofas are heavy calves, so crossbows would do bonus damage. I have some more crossbows from the council hall, very nice. And so is the white tower. Some of these villagers will get hit. He does have some extra villagers compared to his opponent, but still a good idea not to lose him, since his opponent does have a lot of free resources. Trying to overrun the crossbows. Sofas do bonus damage versus infantry, so they do additional damage versus the crossbows. But at this point in time, based on they have no hack armor, that extra damage won't do much. They have 80 health, divisible by 20. Some units are going down. Sofas have claimed 3 builders right now. And the number of crossbows, got more with these sofas pushing forward. We got these town centers and keeps fully loaded on top. They need the pierce damage research there to get extra damage. These villagers are hiding for this outpost here. And these sofas are shrugging off a lot of arrows. More sofas pushing on forward. He's eyeing for the poison arrow research as well as the veteran archer research. And this one does fall back there. Got these sofas not pushing into the wood line, so got some defensive crossbows here. Taking out the sofas slowly. Right now they're doing 12 damage plus 9 versus heavy. So 21 damage minus the 5 pierce armor. Or no, not 5 pierce armor, 7 pierce armor. So they're ultimately doing 14 damage per hit. There's nothing too significant, honestly. But for more pierce damage there, this will also improve the Townsend arrows. Except for the sofas now. Ticket's being captured by Sign as well. He has picked up 2 relics, captured 2 relics, 3rd one picked up. Keeps firing away to gain some good damage around the sofas. Sign has picked off 3 or 7 of the villagers and a number of crossbows. And Izak Dago is actually about to kill off the Imam. We got some marks going on the field. We'll see. I'm for a bit of trade. He needs some total outposts to get the collection. And the Imam is about to go down. Oh, does take up a wolf in time. Imam was down to 3 health. Wolves do 3 damage, melee damage. So 1 more fight and that Imam was dead.
Some work. Arita, what needeth work swinker? What needeth Bayondun?
I pick up some relics now. Decided to pick up one relic and go to Sacred Site. And his opponent has captured 3. The last one's picked up as well. He's going to need to get out another mosque. We see that now. Outpost going on up. We'll go to the palisade wall quickly. That villager goes down also very quickly. These players are getting some additional pierce damage that will allow the palisade arrows to do a bit more. They'll add 8 damage for the extra arrows, so it still does 1 damage versus Sofas. At least the primary arrow of the town center will hit a bit harder. Now we've got the siege engineering research as well. Got a good number of farms being pulled out here as well. He has plenty of wood to work with over here. This wood deposit about cleaned on up. Huh. If you look at the map, the English players spawned the extra deposit of wood on the side of the map. While you got 5 deposits of wood, while the Malians only got 4 deposits. Rigged. So right now, Sion is playing up some of this gold. He can use, rather than he's going for a mining pit over here. He can deploy up mining pits in safer spots and actually seize the gold on his opponent's side of the map. Right now, the English player needs more spearmen. He's going for the keep now, the Berkshire Castle, I should say. That will be additional keep for him to utilize. Crossbows hitting these Sofas. Throwing a lot of villagers there onto the Berkshire Castle. Once that gets complete, they do some good work there. A number of the villagers will go down. Let's get to the Berkshire Castle now, so those arrows will be firing away along the White Towers and town centers. Most of us have gone down. The Berkshire Castle's arrows are currently doing 14 damage each. There's more effort to overcome the Sofa's armor. The Malian player is actually not in Imperial Age yet, so the English player now has the age advantage. Got a good number of idle villagers. But right now, the economics, it's hard to say. He has more villagers, but the Malian has some free resources coming on up. Malian's now eyeing for some palisade walls to help secure that's his side of the map. He needs to pull out some mines, maybe deploy a mine here and a keep in order to seize this gold. Now I've got the Bara. I'm not familiar with the Imperial Age Malian landmarks. Let's see, where's that going up? Fortress of the Huntress is the keep variant, so I'm not sure what's this one. Wait, that's tiny. What is this? Begins a festival for 300 gold, providing global enhancements for food gather rates, military production speeds, or damage of torches and siege attacks. One festival may be active at a time. Interesting. The increased food gather rate hopefully affects the cattle ranches as well. I'm not sure if it does. Enclosure's not being researched, and it's going for the man-at-arms as well. This, like I said, has been captured by red. And with enclosures, he would get some good gold generation from these farms as well. Got the elite crossbow research. Right now, he does not have enough gold to transition to hand cannoneers. Outposts being pulled up both sides to get some good vision into the shrubbery. Villager does go down there. He does have a scout in this region for spotting. Sofas and archers advancing forward. This force is incredibly small. We've got Imperial Age for the Malians now. And that villager was actually idle. I'm not sure what happened there. Berkshire Castle finding some good fire supports in the range of all these Sofas. Man-at-arms being applied field, but getting poisoned. They do not have armor-clad research. That's on the way. He's also getting the elite man-at-arms research as well. Mining pit has been pulled out over here. And these villagers, no mining camp in this region, going for a outpost here. They may want to play out mining camp here to collect the gold and the stone. This would be a good spot for our keep, to help keep the land. Got villagers being put on the field. Got villagers, traders, no toll outposts, so no taxable income. Double layer palisade wall. Got some forest puffers here. But at this point in time, it's probably better just to go for the farms. Farms right now is providing 12 gold per minute. We got the Farmbia leadership. Sofas increase movement speed of nearby infantry by 15%. Not bad. You're going for the elite archer research. These man-at-arms will take a lot of abuse when the pierce armor goes up. They can get up to 5/5 pierce armor. The archers can only go up to 10 damage. So these archers will only do 1 damage per arrow, barring the additional poison damage, which is like 3 damage over 6 seconds, if I remember correctly. Crossbows starting going down there. Sofas will see some bonus damage there. Man-at-arms doing a good job holding the line. And now there's the Farmbia, increasing movement speed of these elite archers. Spearman being put on the field, that is better than Spearman at the moment. The network of citadels being researched, going for a outpost here as well. Looks like red will get cleaned up. Most of the sofas have gone down. Man-at-arms trying to break on through. Though these guys are very, very poisoned, that's for sure. Outpost now deployed on the field. Game network of citadels. Crossbows almost as fast as archer. Bombard fires away, gets a good hit there onto the outpost now. Trying to go fortified outpost. That will go down. Signs outline for keep here, and 9 to collect up this gold. Richard's turning in some more crossbows and man-at-arms in this region. Sofa's up to 8/8 armor, very nice. And right now crossbows are hitting like a truck for 29 damage. Stone being claimed on up, gold still being claimed. Mining pit still here, and it got a good number of traders on the field. Let's see. Around 20. Elite arm tech is now being researched as well. Looks like he's now eyeing to move around the flanks, not realizing there's a keep there. And the bombards provide some good pressure. Cyan may not be able to spot in this region. Yeah, I don't see any outposts in this. Oh, there's an outpost here for some spotting. Now you can push way forward. But ready for the first strike there. Bombards nailed some man-at-arms. Keeps about to go on up. Magno finds hit there on these elite man-at-arms. Elite arm tactics still being researched. Good hits there. Good damage onto those crossbows. Sofa's being cleaned on up. Right now, red has a larger force in the field as well as more villagers. The economy is probably very similar. Red has half the food. They have, or twice the food. Cyan has a slight amount more wood. Gold is exploding for the Malians. Going for a keep here. We've got now lightweight beams from research as well. Up here, we've got the keep getting some hits there on that outpost. He can claim that stone there. Not much stone, but 2 claim, 29. Taking the claim of forest puppers, eyeing for this bit of stone there. Now we do have the elite or the veteran Musafati warriors. Eric's being employed on the field. Dog will gain some fights here. This got quite a bit of stone for red to claim. Does yellow, or not yellow, Simon claim the Tithe Barn? Yes, he does have Tithe Barn, giving some good amount of stone and gold generation. Sophus pushing forward, getting some damage there. Man-at-arms falling him back. Imperial Academy is now being researched. We got a good number of archers here. 48 archers, 1 Musafati gunner, and 7 Musafati warriors. Magno rolls a small splash there. 2 Magnos on the field. He's trying to overrun the Magnos now. Musafati gunners gain some damage. Musafati gunners, I'm pretty sure their cost is a little bit different from regular Hankiniers. They still cost 240. They have regular Hankiniers do 35 damage, right? So the Musafati gunners do a little bit more damage. Musafati warriors not coming along the flank. They do bonus damage to armor. Right hits on the crossbows and falling back. Good number of archers. Musafati warriors need to get countered by longbows. Right now it needs to block some longbows. Good damage on these forces there. Man-at-arms gets hits on the Musafati warriors. Musafati gunners gain some damage on in as well. These man-at-arms are slowly being poisoned to death. More Musafati warriors advancing on forward. Magnos fires a volley there. Does get a good hit. Right now, Red needs to pull out some Magnos. Not Magnos, Spring Balls engage these siege weapons. Keep here will go down. Zog Dog gains some fights up here. Man-at-arms being pulled on out. Looks like they're fully kitted out. Magnos finds volleys on the crossbows, gets some good hits there. Crossbows are not actually useful in this game. There's no armor from engage. And nor is any more Sophus in the field, so he needs to stop building his crossbows and start getting some other items. Longbows will be generally better at this moment. Calling for the range, they will get bonus damage against those Musafati warriors. Bombards now getting overran. These bombards may want to turn on the fight. They went a bit too heavy in the bombards. So I'm gonna fall back there. Some of these archers being picked on off. Bombards could just start getting some shots over here. But they keep firing away as well. They hear more Musafati warriors from point of view, as well as some Sofas. Incendiary arrows being researched now. Musafati warriors are based on forward. Got some good damage on the crossbows. Red's battery rams trying to make their way forward as well. Does not spot the northern mining pit. Right now the Malian player is actually out of food. Has a lot of gold income. Okay, now it's starting to pull out some far, so he was lying on the corrals and the cattle ranches. Maybe for a little bit too long, but starts transitioning. He doesn't have the final economic research there, which will also help out the cattle. Good hits there. Musafati warriors engaging. Musafati warriors also being spearmen in 1v1 combat. So Musafati warriors are a good item in this composition, and his opponent is simply not pulling out longbows to be a more proper counter. So more Musafati warriors are a good idea. Don't know if he's got an elite arm tactics. Doesn't appear to have elite arm tactics. It's actually being researched now. Veterans not pushing forward. Able to get this down the keys. Batting ram does go down to the bombards, so we've got 5 bombards here. Annihilates those batting rams. More Muscovadi warriors need to be put on the field. Got some crossbows here. Still no longbows for counters, so we got a fortified outpost going on up. Battery ram peers are cleaving through this region, able to take out this mining pit. This gold vein could be a replacement mining pit. Bombards firing away. Got more Muscovadi warrior and archers advancing on forward. Battery rams now cleaving their way through this region. Handful of looters here trying to torch down these batting rams. Down south, Red's battery rams are trying to go for some flanks. Very nice. Alright, you got the arrow volley research coming on through. So maybe it's the iron to eye for some longbow. Yeah, we've got a good number of longbows on the field too. This keep does go down. Battery rams start cleaving on their way forward. This mining pit still has full gold there, so if this one never needs to collect some gold, it's right there, but he has plenty of trade caravans. He probably doesn't need to get any more miners out in the field. Protect the mine pits, he'd be fine. The English player has plenty of gold and food at the moment. Needs just more wood in general. That's maybe one reason why he's been buying more longbows, but he has 11 battery rams in the field. Just spot these traders. Battery rams can't batter down traders, though. Mangonels finds a decent hit there. Of course, the elite arm pack and arms being very resilient. They will do minimal damage. Finds a decent hit there. Now got some longbows here. Does have a better longbow. Does not have the elite longbowman. But they do plus 8 damage versus light melee. Muscovadi are light melee. So now he's going to need to pull out some soul fuzz to engage his forces. In fact, veteran warrior scouts would be a bit better. They don't get hit hard by those crossbows, though the pure sword is still a bit lacking versus the longbows. But maybe elite warrior scouts could be a bit better. More main arms push away forward in the longbows. Batteries are moving around, so these villagers could try torching it. Long play has minimal income coming, has some income coming in. It's going to have some more income. It's at pop cap. The Malian player is no longer at pop cap. In fact, he's below population cap. He's going to have some additional housing there. The English players have plowed some hand cannoneers. I would say longbow is more than sufficient right now. Let's get arrow volley research or deployed. Does have incinerators as well. Still better than longbowmen. Don't have the final research over here as well. The Malian players losing out a lot of free food without the final economic tech. As well as food clogging up the farm as well. Body warriors pushing way forward. We have more banners pushing up here with some with some more mana arms as well. We got too many bombards here for Cyan. These mangonels are a good item. His opponent has not been playing on the spring gold, so more mangonels would have been good. These bombards, sure they're good against battery rams, of course, but there's probably a little bit too many bombards throughout the field. More mangonels being put on the field, very good. He's out of wood. And some villagers collecting up wood, and he's got another lumber camp in this region. He's He's also pretty low on food as well. He has a good number of farms in the field, but as I mentioned beforehand, he needs that final economic tech. Some of these units are starting to get overrun by the infantry. And right now, since the English heavily rely on their farms, they have no reason to venture on the map or have anything exposed for quite some time. We now have these English forces facing forward, got some sofas spawned in the field. Does go and charge on in, the spotty warriors. Nope. Does have one Maganel left in the field. He really does need Maganels. It's finally one of those sign keeps in this region. Does clear that forest. The next round of English are coming forward. He only has 60 population to work with. The Malians can get maxed out. They can be pulling up a lot of military units. Remember as well, he's been working with a lot less villagers. Housing started going down. He can apply another mining pit over here. English players also claiming some of the field gold as well. Gold cells left. The stone has been claimed. The stone up here has been claimed. So there's stone down here for either player to claim. So just veteran longbow, no elite longbow, going for biology. I'm not sure where he's going for biology. He has plenty of horsemen in the field. He's going for elite longbowman research. Got some Donzo in point of view. That must have been a misclick because they're on just regular Donzo, not even hardened Donzo. Man arms engaging the sofas. It looks like the sofas, since they don't have biology, they're getting beaten by the man arms. Man arms have 10 pack armor. That would reduce the damage output of these sofas down to 21 per slice. Man arms right now doing 20 per slice. Yeah, they're probably comparable, which also makes the man arms much more cost efficient. Because they only cost 120, the sofas cost 160. 180. So yeah, the man arms being cost effective versus sofas. Malian player has plenty of population space to work with. Maybe get out some Musafati gunners. But these longbows are now causing big problems since they are counter to the Musafati warriors. Right now they're doing an immense 14 damage per arrow. So they will overcome the Sofa's 9 pierce armor quite a bit. And Candidates are not hitting the bombards. Now got the arrow volley being put on field. Right now the Malian player just needs some Maganels. These mass bombards so far has not been good. Sofa's now able to engage some of his hand cannoneers. Archers here to support them. Malian's trying to stabilize this fight a little bit. The Malian player's starting to fight some more villagers. Got these banners for force, and these villagers can start torching them down. You may want an eye for the southern wood deposit here. Valdemar just constantly firing away. That's slowly picking up some of these units as well. Honestly, Gavin Thor's probably would have been better as compared to Archer as well. If they hit harder, they can hit the through the armor of the man-at-arms a little bit better than the archers, even with poison arrows. Got some Muscovadi gunners not being pulled on field. Bombard's now getting overran. He's having trouble remaxing. Muscovadi gunners, of course, they don't have chemistry at the moment. Whenever Muscovadi warriors are now hitting these crossbows, archers now engaging, bombards just kind of aiming forward, trying to get what damage they can. Going for Mangonels now, very good. Got the arrow follower research there, and does have elite longbowmen now. Muscovadi warriors are pretty fast at close distance from the longbows. More forces being streamed on in, does get some force mounts, so Donzo will be more and more important. Mangonel finds a small volley there on the man-at-arms. More Muscovadi gunners being pulled on out. Horseman now trying to hit the trade line up. There is some keeps here. Doesn't have holding coil nor spring galls here. Does go inside the keep there. The extra arrows will help him rip apart those horsemen, no problem. Muscovadi warriors are moving forward. Horsemen still just trying to stream on in. More Mangonels on the pink field. The third one's on the way. These horsemen will get annihilated by this keep. Let's have the Muscovadi warriors here as well. Gets a great hit down those crossbows and hand cannoneers, annihilating the majority of them. Now 6 side being captured by Red over here, or decaptured. More horsemen streaming on in, along with a battering ram. These traders are exposed, and there's nothing here to protect them. And losing those traders may spell the end of the game for the Malian player. Mangonels do find some hits there onto the tower. More horsemen here, and there's a good number of horsemen that overrun all these siege weapons. No Domzo in this region now. May not even have the Hardened Domzo research. And all of these Mangonels will go down. These Mangonels are very important. Now the bombards start going down, the soap is being put on the field. And these traders are moving around uncontested, or getting hit uncontested. And Cannoneers push forward against good damage there onto the sofas and the Muscovadi warriors. Yep, a good number of those traders are starting to go down. And we've got these battering rams here as well. They can start cleaving through everything here. Villagers are currently idle over here as well. More Muscovadi warriors and gunners push forward, but Zion is... Ugh. And he's actually going to lose all the markets as well, so... Zion is about ready to brink of defeat. Those are still traders there. And has not been got enough taxable income there, so... And now the Malian player does back out the game now. This is Adam Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.